welcome to Little House of Bake. I'm John.
I'm Melissa.
We've had our camper now for 3 years.
This is our third season.
Third season, yeah. So there's a few things that we've discovered that we'd like to change.
That are not changeable.
Unfortunately.
We've changed a lot of things, and we'll get to that in a few minutes, but there's a handful of things that we cannot change.
Yeah.
So what's the first one?
The number one, a taller slide out. This has very little padding on it, and I bump my head probably 2 or 3 times every camping trip.
I've threatened to put beads up on it.
Yeah, yes. A bigger pass-through.
That would be number 2.
Number 2, yeah.
It's just a little full.
It does. It's full, it's crowded. Pulling things out of it gets to be a PIA. Every time I organize it and reorganize it, it never seems to be enough.
Perhaps it's us needing to minimize a little bit, but I think we've pulled a lot of stuff out of there that we don't use, and so.
Yeah, we're kind of down to the stuff that we use almost every trip, plus anything that I would call emergency things,
Right.
Seals and gaskets,
Yeah.
that type of thing. Number 3, bigger bedroom.
Bigger bedroom.
Yeah, the lack of space around the bed,
We have a shuffle around bed.
we do. However, we brought that on a little bit because, well, one of the big changes we have made is that we put in a full-size residential queen mattress.
But we needed that. John's very tall. That he could not stay on the RV mattress. That would not.
And the
have worked.
improved sleeping experience, well worth it. A bigger bathroom, we'd love if we had a bigger bathroom.
Yeah, like a foot in every direction. Height, width, depth would be awesome.
Absolutely. The shower, even though I can stand in it, it's really crampy. There's just not quite enough room to...
Your knees to the bathtub.
Yeah, pretty much right
When
up
you're
against
sitting at the
there.
toilet, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but we've done a couple of things to help alleviate the bathroom. One is the articulated shower rod, so that can fold out when you're in there, which gives you a little more elbow room
Without
when you're
that
in.
sticking to you.
Yeah, without it sticking to you. And then conversely, it flips in when you're done with it, so the wet shower curtain can stay in the bathtub and not be next to the sink in the mirror.
Yeah, when you're doing their makeup and getting it still stuck to you.
Right. And we also put some shelves in there to try and help with some storage, because we have a small cupboard in there, and that was it, in the medicine cabinet. So we put the shelves with some baskets that hold the extra towels and the hair things and our toothbrushes and
It's
stuff
perfect.
like that.
Yeah, it worked out very well. We've also done a lot of other great things. The camper was built in 2005. Feels like it was decorated in 1984.
It was very pink.
Yeah, a lot of stuff had to go. The first thing that went was the valances.
They were pink.
They were pink.
And flower or leafed or something
Some
like
kind
that.
of funky tapestry floral pattern.
Yeah.
They had to go.
So we went to an Americana kind of a design. So we have its red, white, and blue. We have stars in there. We use pillow ticking for the valances. We use denim. So I think it masks the fact that it was once pink.
Speaking
Very well.
of pink, the height of bed, couch,
Ugh,
love seat, it was
terrible.
uncomfortable to sit in, less comfortable to sleep in.
Terrible.
It was, it was ugly. I think the dogs refused to lay in it. So we did find a replacement at
World Market.
We found a little day bed that fit in that exact spot. We put the love seat on Craigslist. Somebody with an RV needed it. They needed it right away. They were
Snapped
happy
it
to
up.
take it away from us free of charge. We were happy to see it go.
And the daybed, is not something that would be from an RV place, but this is the keep your eyes open and know the dimensions that you have inside, because this daybed's the arms fold up so it looks like a couch. It's very deep. Somebody can actually sleep on it if you put the arms down. There's storage underneath. It's lightweight. It's perfect.
Covered a lot of needs, helped us out in a lot of ways. There are a lot of things that you can do in the interior that makes it feel more luxurious and more like home. We replaced the faucet with a kitchen faucet that has a built-in
residential,
spray,
yeah.
residential spray. It has a spray on it. It's stainless steel. Really nice, really nice.
It's the small things
adjustment.
that make you enjoy or allow you to enjoy your RV experience. It's a small space, and sometimes you can get a little crossways with each other, especially if you bumped your head a number of times, or you've bumped your elbow a couple of times. And so to upgrade the things that you can upgrade, make the space yours and make it feel, even though it can be frustrating at times, you kind of have that deep breath, like it feels like me, it feels like us, it's pretty, it's comfortable.
Right.
All of that makes a big difference.
We put a new backsplash in behind the stove after the first one we put in failed. So we have a new backsplash there that we really like. We took out part of the banquette, one of the benches there.
We took out half of the
Half of the
banquette.
banquette, yeah. We replaced that with a couple of storage ottomans, which works really well. We found that everything that we were putting in the banquette fits in these ottomans without any issue. Plus, it gives us more elbow room, more hip room, more walking around room.
And it's easier to get in and out of.
And much easier to
getting
get
in and out of
in
the
and out of.
banquette is a pain.
Right, no more scooting.
Yeah.
No more scooting. Let's see, what else have we
Big
done?
thing, solar.
Solar, yeah, we put a solar system on here. 6 panels from Menergy. We don't have enough batteries yet to fully support
But we will.
the solar, but we will. It's a system that's large enough that we can grow into. That was a really good choice. The electric jack, tongue jack, with a
Huge.
remote, big benefit, especially when it comes to leveling it. I can put the level on the floor inside the RV, stand there, and raise and lower that tongue jack until I get that floor level. It's very slick.
No more hollering back and forth through the window.
Yeah, up a little, down a little, up a little, down a little.
When after you've backed it and tried to park it as a couple,
Right.
just you're usually not communicating.
That's
well.
right. We put in LED lighting.
That was one of the first things you did.
All the way around and all the way on the inside. Went to Amazon, bought fairly inexpensive LEDs, much cheaper than buying the LEDs at like Camping World, and they've lasted us 3 seasons so far. I haven't had any issues.
No
I would
issues.
highly recommend going that route for sure. We've replaced a lot of the exterior hardware. We put on handrails, the little door handle or door holders. We've replaced
metal
those.
instead of
They're all
plastic.
metal. Yeah, right. They're not going to degrade in sunlight and break in a couple of seasons.
We do live in Colorado, so the
We do.
sunlight is
It's
hard
pretty
on
harsh.
things, and the cold is hard on things. So those external things needed to be replaced.
Yeah, a few changes here and there, and we have a long list of things that we want to change.
They're coming.
Yep, they're coming. Look for those in upcoming videos. We're going to do floors and all sorts of fun things.
Awning, siding,
New
good
awnings.
times. Good times.
So thanks for coming by and visiting the channel. Be sure to hit the like button
Or subscribe.
and that thumbs up.
Thank you.